Hey guys, so it is Sunday once again, and tonight we're going to talk about bullying. And I was picked on in school, so this is kind of why, plus the fact that I'm getting really tired of all of the negative comments I hear people say about each other. I work in a grocery store, and it's not even the people I work with anymore, it's the people that come in. I had a parent tell me how much he hates his children. Yeah. Parents can be bullies too. But bullying isn't just something that is done to you and that's it. Bullying can have lasting effects for the rest of someone's life. It can cause people to take their own life. It can cause people to kill someone else. Recently over here, there was a shooting in a school in Ohio. A kid who was typically known as a loner and was very socially awkward and was picked on very often, apparently. He shot and killed several people. The last time I heard, the number was up to 3. He just started shooting people in the cafeteria. He was sitting at a table by himself, and there was a group of people at the table in front of him, and people said that no one was talking to him, and no one was talking about him or anything like that they know of when it happened, but all of a sudden shots went off because he had been picked on so badly. That's not cool. What he did was not the right way to take care of it. And the fact that people made him feel like he needed to take someone else's life is even more uncool. We shouldn't pick on people because they're different. Okay? The 6 of us on here, 5 of us on here, if you don't count Cassie since she's not here right now, but all of us, we're different. Not just from each other. I mean, how many people are going to sit here and be brave enough to put themselves out there? Not that many. Honestly, if you really look at it, a good amount of the pages on YouTube are just videos. They're not people sitting there putting themselves out there like this. Does that mean that people are secretly making fun of us? Does that mean that you guys sitting here watching these videos, that you're mocking us, that you're looking at our videos and going, oh my god, that girl is so ugly, or look at that guy's hair? I really hope not, and I really hope that you don't do that to anybody on YouTube, because it takes a great amount of courage to do something like this, and no one should be treated wrongly for having courage. I get nervous every single time I am making a video, and I mean, I get so terribly nervous. That's why I say and why I pause, and why I try to speak slowly, because I feel like if I speak any faster, it's going to sound like I'm a chipmunk, and I'm going to get laughed at anyways, and no one will hear what I'm saying. Alright. I looked up some statistics. See, nervousness, you talk about it and it comes out. I looked up some statistics, but I don't really see the point in me sharing them with you. If I tell you, oh, this is what these people say, this is what this research group has said, it's not about the numbers. Just know that there are numbers out there if you'd like to find them. I'll put links in the description to the numbers that I found. But it's not about the numbers. If even one person is being bullied, that's too many. People don't deserve that. We're not all the same. Look at me. I'm sitting here in my workout clothes. I went to work today, spent most of my day at work, and came home, changed my clothes, and went to the gym. I just wanted to go to the gym, and I didn't see the point in putting on a nice outfit for a video. And it's not that I don't care about my videos, which I do very much. That's why I get so nervous. But because this is who I really am. This right here is not about putting on a show for anybody. It's about talking to other people, finding out what's going on with everyone else, and letting y'all know what's going on here, and informing and entertaining and all that other great stuff. But why should we bully people? That's not the question you should ask. It's why shouldn't we bully people? How would you feel if you were picked on? I felt like crap. It made me mean and angry. I can be very, very mean to someone if they're mean to me, because people were mean to me for so long. And I didn't tell my parents. It's a lot harder to tell your parents that you're being picked on than anyone thinks. If you've never been picked on, if you've never had someone make fun of you for being smart or for being just plain different. You know, I was picked on for being smart. I was picked on for having freckles. How stupid is that? That's something I cannot change. And it's something I wouldn't change. I adore my freckles. In the summer, when I start to tan, I get cute little dots here, there, and everywhere. And I love them. I think they're fantastic. But in elementary school and middle school, kids thought they were stupid, and they thought I looked funny, and they thought it was weird, and they didn't understand why I had little brown spots all over my face. Some kids get picked on for acne. Acne is genetics. It's not from eating too much fried food or anything like that. The base amount of acne that you get is from genetics. Yes, your diet can affect it, but if you're going to eat french fries and then go like this and smear stuff all over your face, french fries is always just a good example, but if you get stuff all over your face, yes, that can clog your pores. But that doesn't mean someone deserves to be ridiculed over it. And sexual orientation. If you're gay, straight, bi, lesbian, transgender, I don't care what you are. You're a person. And that's all that matters to me. Okay? You could be in love with yourself. And I wouldn't really care about that. As long as you're happy with who you are, that's all that matters. I tell my friends that all the time. I have gay friends, I have lesbian friends. I don't know if I have any transgender friends. If I do, I'll let you guys know, but I have friends of all sorts of sexual orientations, and I love every single one of them. That's the way it should be. You should love people for who they are, not any other reason than that. Okay, I'm going to use my graduation teddy bear for an example, okay? And the doctor. This is how this is going to go. Alright. This is Johnny somebody. And Johnny somebody really wants to make friends with Jimmy Goodfellow. Jimmy Goodfellow and Johnny somebody. Okay, and they become friends, and then Johnny somebody finds out that Jimmy Goodfellow is gay. Does that mean he should like him any less? No. It definitely doesn't give him the right to ridicule him. Gay, lesbian, transgender, bi kids, they get picked on even worse than straight kids do. They're more likely to be ridiculed, and they're less likely to speak up about it. That's a problem. That's a very big problem. Because if you're telling this person to go kill themselves because they're gay, what does that make you? Right there. There's nothing wrong with this person in your eyes other than the fact that they're gay. And that's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with being who you are. That's who you are. That's the way you came out. I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it. That's just who you are. And you're being ridiculed for it? I'm sorry. That'd be like picking on a bear for being a bear. It's just stupid. It's so dumb and it's so mean. I don't understand why people feel the need to do this. I've watched people get picked on, and it's not that I didn't want to stop it, it's that I didn't know how. I have been completely and totally afraid to step in. And no one can tell me that there was never a point that they were afraid to step in. Because if you say that, you're lying. You're 100% lying. And, I mean, it's okay if you're afraid to step in. But you should always, always remember that you could save that person's life by stepping in, or being there for them, or letting them know it's okay. That one kid that sits by themselves and cries at lunchtime, or at recess, or at the end of school. You don't know what they're going through. Don't make it worse. You have no idea what happens at home. You have no idea what anything in their life is truly like, because you're not living their life. So don't make it worse by telling them that they're stupid, they're ugly, they're fat. They should go kill themselves. They should jump off the bridge. They should wish they were never born. It's not fair. It's so beyond not fair and ridiculous and wrong. There is a right and wrong when it comes to the world. And bullying is just wrong. I know I've probably repeated myself 1,000 times already. But it's not okay. There are so many different support groups out there for people who have been picked on. And there are specific support groups. One of my personal favorites is Straight But Not Narrow. It's, as they say, straight guys talking to gay guys about being okay with the fact that they're gay. It doesn't matter. A person is a person, no matter what. Dr. Seuss said a person's a person no matter how small. A person's a person. That's all. That's where the baseline is. I'm a person, you're a person, everyone, every human being is just a person, and we should love people for that simple fact. So say hi to someone that you know has been picked on. Let somebody know if you're being picked on. You can let one of us know. We'll be there for you. I know I will be, and I'm certain they will be too. There's no point in hiding from it, because you're only hurting yourself by hiding from it. Let us be there for you. It's so much easier when you have a friend. I promise. Okay? If you know somebody who's being picked on, tell someone. Tell your parents. And if your parents aren't concerned, tell somebody at school, tell a teacher, tell the principal, tell the guidance counselor, tell until somebody cares. People don't care enough, and we need to care. Suicide is incredibly high among teenagers today, just for the simple fact that bullying has gotten worse. People are getting picked on because their clothes aren't pretty enough, or their hair isn't the right color, or their sexual orientation isn't normal. Forget normal. Forget pretty. Forget all of that, because that's something society came up with. You're beautiful the way you are. You're perfect the way you are. So live your life the way you want to live it. Don't worry about what everybody else is going to think, because the only opinion that matters is your own. Alright? I love you guys.